Welcome to Concussion Talk Podcast. I'm Nick Mercer. This is the start of a new podcast series in which I'll be chronicling my bike trip across Canada in 2002 with two other good friends. First off, to any American listeners, 1 mile is equal to 1.6 kilometers, so 100 miles is 160 kilometers. And with that, let's just get started. Day 1, Vancouver to Lake Erak. I'm not sure how to pronounce this name. I don't even know if it's a campsite, a town, or a lake. So if you know, please let me know how to properly pronounce this place. So thanks. Anyway, first day was Vancouver to Lake Erak. The biking time was 4 hours and 9 minutes, and we covered 101 kilometers total. This is the journal entry now. We were up at 7 a.m. downstairs eating airport hotel breakfast nutrition, and on the road by 8:05 a.m. On Saturday night, we made sure everything was packed the way we thought we'd want it, and that we left nothing missing. It was a bit delayed at this point, but it was probably the 5th time we double checked. It was a cool, grey, and kind of damp. It wasn't raining or drizzling or misty, but that possibly was lurking all morning. As of 8:05 a.m., plan was to take Highway 1, which is a Trans-Canada Highway, to Abbotsford and Canada there. But in that morning, we decided to do Highway 7, apparently a more scenic route, and we tacked another 20k to our ride. We all felt good after an easy, somewhat relaxed, exciting day. We managed a good, quick pace during the remarkably flat ride, and we could see that the next place for us to camp would be about an extra 70k. We thought that was a bit too far. We didn't know. We didn't want to be too tired for the mountains, which would be the next day. So if we tackled an extra 20k. So we could plan a ride to Hope tomorrow, and from there it's up to the Concussion Highway and into the mountains. This campground is like something on a postcard. A smallish lake with snow-capped mountains in the not too far distance, standing between two slopes of two tree-filled hills that guard the far shore. Gogi, one of my friends on the ride, was the first one to take a spill, but unfortunately I missed it. Might on front, so I missed it. Doesn't seem like meeting people or getting help from and advice will be much of a problem. At the airport yesterday, some guy offered us a place to crash in Calgary, and when I came out of the supermarket in Abbotsford today after lunch, Gogi and Kinger were talking to somebody from who gave us good advice and some invaluable information about the road ahead. It gets hilly. Luckily, the scene of mountains in the distance had already tipped us off to this gem of information. Short ride tomorrow, and no doubt a pain-inducing ride the next day. But that's why we decided to do this whole trip. Looking back 10 years later, in only a few weeks, the extra 70k would have seemed like a leisurely ride through the park. We were naive rookies at this point, and probably couldn't handle it. I was surely more tired than my journal lets on, but at this point, I was so excited about the idea of the trip and foolishly eager to ride the mountains. Thank you for listening to day 1 of my bike trip across Canada. Please visit www.concussiontalk.com to find out more about these journal entries and, of course, my brain injury story. Thank you. As always, the music at the beginning of this podcast is by Ben Sound. www.bensound.com.